Whether it is United States or India or for that matter any democracy, China has been trying to use the financial system of that country to try and plant its wealth, hide its money, hide its profits, you name it. I've said in many episodes before about how the Chinese companies and Chinese entities were trying to game the system in United States. There are many episodes. I'll try and look up some of the episodes and give them as links in the description section so you do take a look at them. But today I'm going to talk about two companies, NewsClick and Vivo. Vivo is a cell phone manufacturer. That's an interesting case where they have tried to hide the profits and tried to game the system by not paying taxes on that one. On NewsClick is an instance where Chinese money has come in, and NewsClick is a media website and its only goal was subversive in nature. This has got far serious consequences, so you're going to see that one also. But before that, may I request you to like this video, and if you're watching it while it is streaming live, you can use the super chat or super sticker mode. You need to locate on your smartphone, bottom right, there's a $sign. Click on that and you'll be able to see whether you want to do super chat or super sticker mode to put in your comment, and that will stay on the comment window. If you are watching it after it has gone live, you can click on the super thanks button and then also give a contribution if you think that this was helpful to you. Chinese money came into India in many ways. Some of the things were really horrific. For example, there were online cash companies which would give you loans, online loan companies, which would give you loans at usurious interest rates. And they had thugs in every city to go collect if you could not pay. That was another thing that the Modi government busted. You know that the Modi government busted all the software apps that were coming from China. The main reason was things like this, and also data leak, where they were like, for example, the PUBG game. They were trying to mine all the data and get the data back, suck it into Chinese servers so that they can process it later, and God knows what they wanted to do with that. Many other things like this have been stopped. So in this case, we are going to talk about two entities, like I said, NewsClick and Vivo. In NewsClick, what happened is, you know that many of the two founders were arrested, and some of the staff also, people contributing, they were also questioned, and that has been going on for a while. Now what has happened is the human resources head, his name is 𝗤𝘳𝙥 𝗏𝗏𝗏, he has requested permission from a Delhi court to serve as an approver of the case filed under Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, alleging the media outlet received money to spread pro-China propaganda. The HR head says that he has material information that he is willing to disclose to the Delhi police currently conducting the investigation. Of course, for a reduced sentence, that goes unsaid. The judge has scheduled the matter to be presented before a magisterial court for the recording of Chakravarti's statement. This has a lot of weightage in a court of law if you do it in front of a district magistrate, as opposed to, like, for example, a police station and a police official. Now, they said that the agency will decide between supporting his application after thoroughly reviewing the information. So there is no guarantee that whatever he is going to be provided is going to be accepted and that he can turn approver. That is again something that we'll have to wait and see. The court has given 60 more days to the Delhi police to complete the investigation. So he turns approver. He will find, they'll find a magistrate to note down his statement along with the data, and that goes to the Delhi police. The Delhi police will look at that and see if that is usable information, and then they will come back to the Delhi court, and then they'll say, okay, well, I think this is enough information for us to make him turn into an approver. In other words, they will say that we will not object to him becoming an approver. You know, this is going to take another 3-4 months, but things are well on the way. You have the founder editor Prabir Puriakasa and 𝗤𝗓𝗏 Chakrabarti. They were, they are in judicial custody, and we'll have to wait and see how long it will be before they get their day in court. See, some of these things are not easy to catch because there's a lot of paperwork involved, and you need to have something that is foolproof. And unless it is foolproof, you will not be able to press your case, because the other side is going to be, well equipped with counter stories, and that's why this is going to take some time. But I'm still quite happy with the progress because this happened only a few months ago. Now let's take a look at Vivo. What is Vivo? It's a cell phone manufacturer, and the POC, that is proceeds of crime, ED says that they tried to evade paying taxes of money that resulted in proceeds of crime of 20,000 crores. Whether that is the tax amount owed or that is the actual value, we don't know. I mean, I'm going to try and unpack that for you. What did Vivo do? Well, they created 19 companies, and many of these companies were like local companies. I think they were sales distribution centers to try and take the parent company. The parent company was giving money to these companies. On top of that, the parent company said that it owed some IP amount to another company registered in Dubai. Remember, guys, Dubai, there is no corporate tax. So people like, for example, from India or China, from anywhere in the world, you can open a company in Dubai. Your corporation does not pay any tax on the money it makes. So this is an easy way to try and avoid paying taxes because it doesn't go directly back to China. So what China does, presumably, it creates a company in Dubai, and that company has corporate free tax. Now that company is said to be holding a lot of intellectual property such as patents, trademarks, design, copyright, and things like that. And then the Indian company Vivo is expected to pay them so much royalties over per unit price, or it could be a bulk price, whatever it is. The thing is, those amounts are taken as expense in Vivo India, so there is no tax here. And since it's going into a tax-free company in Dubai, they don't pay taxes there. And from Dubai, who knows where it is going. So China tried this clever method to try and deprive India of tax earnings on the Vivo cell phone itself. So the probe that began in 2022, the Chinese phone manufacturer had incorporated 19 more firms. And these companies had Chinese nationals as their directors, shareholders, and controlled the complete supply chain. That is the important thing, complete supply chain. All the SDCs, now the SDC, in my opinion, is a sales distribution center, are controlled by Vivo India, which in turn are controlled by Vivo China. Vivo China, Vivo India, sales distribution centers. This Vivo India in turn pays intellectual property to a Vivo entity in Dubai. So that is taken as an expense. So there is no tax on this one. Now when they take this and then give it down to these 19 companies, most likely the parent company, Vivo India, is probably paying less tax because what one company owes is now spread over 20 companies. There is more to it than what is happening, and I would love for some of the chartered accountant friends of mine who watch PGurus to explain how this particular jugaad was done by Vivo India. That is one company at top, 19 companies subsidiaries, and how the income from these is treated. Whether the Vivo India itself has to take the income, or if they can actually pass off the things to say that, well, these are all like contract jobs given by each one of these things, and therefore there is nothing on the top company. Some jugaad has happened because I don't have the exact details. On the face of it, it's just sleight of hand to try and exploit a loophole in India's accounting system. Those who are named are a gentleman by the name of Rai Guangwen-Qiang, alias Andrew Kwang, a Chinese national who allegedly played a key role in Vivo's money laundering activities, Garg and Malik, the statutory auditor of Lava. Vivo as a company has also been named as an accused in the charge sheet. Now, the top 3 executives of Vivo have been sent to ED custody. On 23rd, they arrested the 3 accused: Vivo India interim CEO Hong Xiuan, Harinder Dahiya, and Hemant Munjal. And this was in 2022, by the way. So we have to wait and see where that lands. But it is believed it's not just Vivo, but some other Chinese cell phone manufacturers also have done something similar. So these are all not done in isolation. People figure out that, hey, there is a loophole here, let's go and exploit that. So we have to congratulate Enforcement Directorate for finding out how the money laundering was being done and how the tax evasion was being done. And we'll have to wait and see what happens. But most of the time, Enforcement Directorate cases have a very high hit rate. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.